Hey guys, welcome to T.W.i.T. So Nvidia has finally revealed their cards, the 3000 series RTX cards. So first and foremost, it looks like that for now, at least from mid September until I think early October, we're going to be getting three cards. So from the top, it's going to be the 3090, which is going to be about $1,500 US. Next is going to be the 3080, which is going to be 700 US, and the next is going to be the 3070 for about $500. So first and foremost, let me get this out of the way. This I think these prices are extremely fair for the performance that you're going to be getting from these cards. I mean, you see so many outlets that are reporting on this. A lot of these cards are having upwards of 50 to 80% increases over touring cards. That's absolutely insane. So, I mean, that's raw performance, excuse me, and also with ray tracing. So, you're seeing huge raw power in these cards. So, we're going to be going through about three articles. We're going to get a lot of information from them, obviously, and let's just go through them for a little bit, and we'll see what it says. All right. So after a long wait, but worth it wait, Nvidia has announced a chipmaker's spanking new GeForce RTX 30 series cards, codenamed Ampere graphics cards. The GeForce RTX 3090, the RTX 3080 will be available on September 24th and September 17th, respectively, with the RTX 3070 coming out a later date in October. These three cards boast impressive specs that will vie for our best graphics cards for the gaming list. So they're going to be 8 nanometer also. They're going to have second generation ray tracing cores. So there was a lot of issues with Turing when it came to ray tracing, because ray tracing was supposed to be this big next generation, this leap in technology when it comes to real time shadowing, lighting, reflections, even audio in some cases. I know Call of Duty uses a form of ray traced audio, and unfortunately, there weren't many games that took advantage of this technology. Why? I don't know. I think I read, if I remember correctly, I read a report saying that adding in ray tracing, it was extremely difficult for developers at first, and this technology was so new that developers opted out of getting this new technology into their games. So, I mean, with this now, I mean, there's no excuses. It looks like ray tracing performance is up to scratch now. I mean, like I said, the performance boost on these cards when it comes to ray tracing is incredible. I believe Digital Foundry made a video. I mean, I have a Eurogamer article up, so we'll go through that, see what the performance boosts look like. But I mean, these cards are beasts. So I mean, you saw in the keynote in the conference quotes that the 3090 itself is gigantic. So it's about 12.3 by 5.4 inches long, and I mean, it right here it says it's about 50% faster than the Titan RTX, which is absolutely insane, and that's for about $1,500. And the Titan RTX, I mean, I've seen go upwards of like 2,000 to over 2,000. So that's another, for 1,500 bucks, you're getting 50% faster performance on a card that is more expensive. And it looks like it's going to be built for 8K gaming. 8K is a buzzword. I mean, it's going to be a buzzword for the next 3 to like 5 years, I would say. I mean, you're accounting for less than 0.00001% of the population that has 8K capable hardware, TVs, monitors. I mean, I've never really seen a monitor out there that could handle 8K 60. But I mean, I admire the future proofing. So it's gonna have about 10,500 CUDA cores, boost clock up to 1.7 gigahertz, and 24 gigabytes of 19.5 gigabytes GDDRX memory across a 384-bit memory interface. Extremely powerful, extremely fast, with about a 350 total power draw at full power. Um, and it says that it requires about two 8-pin PCIe power connectors. Um, I also believe that the founders cards come with the that 12-pin connector, but I think that adapters are coming in with the boxes. So let's see when it comes to that. I'm assuming third-party cards, like from MSI, Asus. Um, I mean, they're probably going to have their own power, like their own PCIe power connectors, whether it's three 8-pin connectors, um, two 8s and one 6. I mean, it really depends on the manufacturer, but I'm not expecting every single one of these RTX 3090s and 3080s to have that 12-pin power connector. I'm pretty sure it will be proprietary to the Founders Edition cards that were revealed. So, I mean, it supports SLI. That's good, I guess. I mean, SLI is pretty much dead, unfortunately. Um, but I mean, coming down here, guys. I mean, you see the performance boost over Turing. I mean, the work that they did in 2 years is incredible. This is a generational leap. Over 100% in CUDA cores. I mean, 14 more RT cores. Uh, I mean, base clock 1400 megahertz. That's fine. Boost clock 1700, great. So 3090, 24 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes for the 3070. It looks like that's regular GDDR6, which is going to be in the new consoles too, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Um, Titan RTX has 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 and 11 gigabytes for 2080 Ti, which we used for, I mean, 2 years now. Memory bus, incredibly fast, 384 for 3090, 320 for the 3080, 256 for 3070. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. The work that NVIDIA put into these cards, bar none, I think it surpasses the jump from Maxwell to Pascal. 100% it does. I mean, when those cards came out, the performance leap from the 980 to the 1080 was incredible. But now, with ray tracing performance, the uptick in performance, I mean, 50 to 80%. You can't really ask for more. Nvidia really hit it out of the park. So, I mean, going back to the total power draw, 350 is a lot. I mean, I'm assuming the recommendation is going to be about 750-watt power supply, but you may be able to get away with a little bit less. It depends on obviously your other parts, your CPU, RAM. Um, I mean, it is a very power hungry card. It really is. All of them are. Transistor count, we don't know that yet. Die size, we don't know that yet. But MSRP, we went over that already. Uh, 3080 is the flagship. It's not going to be the 3090. 3090 is going to be for enthusiasts, for people who want the biggest and the best. Obviously, I mean, it's always for, like, the TI cards. Those are for the enthusiasts. I don't know which one I'm going to get. Kind of leaning towards 3090, but I mean, we'll see. But let's go into the next article. I mean, this is just going over the specs of the card, the length, the memory, all that stuff. So everything that was in this part right here. All right, so the cooler. So it's good. It's two fans still, but there's a fan on the front and a fan on the back. So heat gets pulled in from the front, and then it will dissipate through the back. That's what the design looks like. Really nice design, actually. I mean, when this first got leaked, I saw the leak of this, and I was like, I don't. I mean, for a founder's card, you're not going to find the most, a design that pops too much. I mean, you leave that to, like, the third parties to make it look, add in the RGB, add in. I don't like. Just add in like different parts, not this matte black finish, So here's a 12-pin connector. It is an adapter. So it looks like the Founders Edition cards are going to have, I think, an 8-pin, a 6-pin, and then this 12-pin adapter. But it splits into two 8-pins. So you would need, it looks like, at least from what I'm gathering, you need two 8-pin connectors to plug into the 12-pin adapter. So it's just going over pretty much everything that we went all over before in the previous article. Good stuff, guys. It really is looking good. So this is Eurogamer now, and it looks like they do have benchmarks. So I mean, this just reiterates that the 3090 is capable of 8K resolution. Very niche, but like I said, I do appreciate the forward thinking. 3090 is assisted by 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X. It's 3-slotted too, so make sure your case is big enough to hold these cards. They're beefy, and you are gonna get GPU sag on these cards. That's a given. I think that's what it looks like. You're gonna be getting a little bit of sag. Now let's see if they go into the performance metrics. It doesn't look like they do go into performance. I mean, they do have the Digital Foundry video, which I mean, we don't need to watch together, but I mean, from all the other outlets, it looks like this card is an incredible piece of tech. But I mean, this is also good. I just read this. It's about 30% colder than the RTX Titan, and delivers 50% more performance. So they are power hungry, but they are efficient when it comes to heat dissipation and heat flow. Anything else new? No, I mean that looks like it. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this is a generational leap. You want to I completely understand the woes when it came to Turing cards releasing. The 2080 being on the same level as a 1080 Ti. I mean, and then the 2080 Ti being about 20 to maybe 15 to 30% faster than the 1080 Ti. I mean, it didn't look like Nvidia was obviously they put work into it, but it didn't look like they were squeezing out as much juice. It was a new technology. I guess this was like Turing was a testing bed. It looked like, and finally, the RT cores, they aced the technology behind it, and we're getting these beast of cards now. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. Prices look great. I mean, 3070 is apparently on par or a little bit higher than the 2080 Ti in performance. 3080 is about 20 to 30%, and then we know the 3090s can go up to 50% faster. But yeah, guys, this is the future. This is the future of gaming, and it lends credence to should people really buy consoles? I mean, I'm still gonna get the consoles and next gen consoles, but I mean, this is where it's at. This is why I love PC gaming. All right, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think on the RTX 30 series Ampere cards. Exciting times ahead. Can't wait to get my hands on one of them. And I'll see you in the next one.